When Justin Trudeau was elected in 2015, he promised sunny ways, a new era of progress, inclusion, and prosperity. But nearly a decade later, Canada is grappling with housing chaos, soaring inflation, crime spikes, and a crisis in public trust. Has Justin Trudeau become the worst prime minister this country has ever seen? Let's break it down. Under Trudeau, the Canadian housing market went from expensive to absurd. The average home price in cities like Toronto and Vancouver has skyrocketed beyond the reach of most Canadians. Young families and first-time buyers are locked out, forced to rent indefinitely, or move back in with their parents. Despite promising to fix affordability, Trudeau's policies made things worse, like unchecked immigration growth and failure to increase housing supply. Housing starts haven't kept up, while foreign investment bans came too little, too late. Canada welcomed over 1.2 million newcomers in 2023 alone. Immigration is part of Canada's identity, but under Trudeau, it became mismanaged and unsustainable. No proper planning for housing, jobs, or healthcare. International students and temporary foreign workers are overloading local systems, and it's creating backlash, not against newcomers, but against the government that failed to plan. In cities like Vancouver and Toronto, crime has surged. Violent assaults in public spaces, drug overdoses in broad daylight, and businesses shutting down. Trudeau's federal drug policy backed BC's decriminalization of hard drugs. The result? Over 2,500 people in BC alone died from toxic drugs in 2023, the worst year on record. Instead of treatment and recovery, it's safe supply and enabling, and it's failing. Since the pandemic, Canada's economy has been battered. Inflation reached levels not seen in 40 years. Groceries, gas, rent, everything is up. Trudeau's answer? Massive spending, carbon taxes, and more bureaucracy. Meanwhile, small businesses are barely hanging on, and the middle class is shrinking. Trudeau has been found guilty of multiple ethics violations, from the SNC Lavalin scandal to the We Charity mess. His government has become synonymous with backroom deals, secrecy, and arrogance. He promised transparency. What Canada got? Political theater, and the most scandals of any prime minister in recent history. Canada feels more divided than ever. East versus West, urban versus rural, elites versus everyday Canadians. Trudeau's messaging often fuels cultural division. Instead of uniting the country, it fractures it. From vaccine mandates to censorship bills to lecturing critics, Trudeau's style isn't leadership, it's performative politics. Housing, immigration, crime, drugs, corruption, inflation, division. Canada is paying the price, and many believe Trudeau's legacy will be one of decline, not progress. So, was he the worst prime minister that Canada's ever had? That's for history to decide. But Canadians are already feeling the consequences.